Rise and shine. It's time for Coffee with the Dubs. Last time we met, we were discussing gratitude over our coffee. And I would like to continue that conversation on gratitude, things that we are thankful for, because it's that time of the year. It's November, it is Thanksgiving if you live in America, and it's time for us to start counting those things that really, they get us through our day, those things that we are thankful for, we're grateful for, things that make our life worth living. One of those things for me? Oh, there he is. Hey, handsome boy. That's right, my dogs. Coda and Finn. Finn is the one back there. This is Coda, my old lazy boy here. Well, they have been one of the things this year that I'm super grateful for, because if it were not for them and their hyperactivity and all of the energy they have, I probably wouldn't have started walking as much as I have been. I would not have lost as much weight as I have. I wouldn't have as good a health as I have right now. They are definitely a health plan that I am happy that we invested in curating. I think that's the best way to put it, because we don't own them, we own them. But no, they are parts of the family, you know? Especially this idiot right here. He's looking for something to eat right now. Right, Finn? What are you trying to do? You trying to get under our deck? Yeah, we had to fence this off because Dopey here kept on going in there and getting covered in nasty, nasty, mucky dirt. So now he has no access to that, and he is not thankful for that, but I am, because you know it's not fun? Having a dog that you can't wash regularly, smelling like high heaven. And I know some of you are thinking, what happened to Corliss? Why are you guys in the parks? You know, we didn't go to Corliss today, we didn't go to Gilly Park today because, well, we did go to Corliss, but the boys were not feeling it. Like Coda, I mean, he doesn't have that early morning runaround energy. Finn does, but there wasn't anybody there to entice him to play. He wanted to play with Coda, and Coda was just doing this. Weren't you, Coda? Huh? Yeah, you lazy boy. So since we had no action, brought him home. I'm letting them pee now, and I'm gonna take Mr. Finn out for a walk in a minute. Oh, well, here we are out for that walk. Coda was not feeling joining us. He actually walked inside, hit his bed, and rooted. But Finn has a vigor that I just feel like is never gonna go away. He is always up for an adventure, even when he's asleep. Like last night, he was laying there and his little paws started going because he thought he was in a field, I guess. I don't know, chasing a squirrel probably trying to get that squirrel from the park. But we're getting some exercise into him because we do have some house guests coming over today. My daughter Lexi, her boyfriend, his mother's coming over for lunch today with the kids. We get to meet the family a little bit and have our first actual, like, get to know who your kid is and get to know who your kid's family is. And, you know, our kids are having a kid together, so I feel like we should kind of know who each other are. So scary thoughts. People getting to know me getting to know people. I mean, it's not like I'm really that scary to meet, and I'm not a weirdo, but, you know, meeting new people is something that a lot of people struggle with. I don't. I'm actually a social butterfly, or a social chameleon, depending on where you put me. I can actually fit in most scenarios, find a common ground, and exist. It's one of my superpowers. But what are you looking at over there, huh? It was a duck. The neighbors have ducks and a rooster, even though they're not supposed to have a rooster in a, you know, suburban area. But yeah, we are now walking away from that area because I don't need him dragging me backwards while I'm trying to talk to you guys. So it's scary meeting new people, but I'm grateful again because my parents kind of taught me that meeting people isn't a hard thing to do. You just have to open up and, you know, read a room. Like I learned quick to read energies on people, and I learned who's worth talking to and who I should probably avoid, because I'm either gonna waste my time, waste their time, or it's just gonna end badly. And that is another one of my little superpowers that, you know, I'm grateful that I was kind of handed down by my parents. The lessons they taught me, they will carry forward as I teach them to my children, who will hopefully teach them to their children, and I will also teach to my grandchildren, because I'm gonna be that crotchety old man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be that cool grandpa that does weird and funny things. Oh my God, I'm gonna get to be Walt. If you don't know Walt, well, you haven't lived. Walt's my friend's dad. Another person to be grateful to have met, because he has said some things that our entire friends group, he will live forever in our brains with the things he said. Things he did. I have witnessed some absolute badassery when it comes to Walt, because he is the persona of don't give a damn, I am who I am. And honestly, it's refreshing to think someone could be that way. Oh, and another thing that I found myself grateful for is I actually found out that I have 3 more new supporters over on Clapper. One of which picked up my $5 tier, which means I am restarting the Faces of Clapper / Faces of Dubs series. While I'll continue to post them as Faces of Clapper over on the Clapper app, other apps, the pictures will be now posted as Faces of Dubs. I actually have myself scheduled out till the end of November, and I still find myself with like 30 videos to post, so I should be good through the year. And then when New Year's hits, I should be at that point able to start a new series, something completely different, because I've turned a page in my life and entered a new chapter. So I guess it's time to do something similar but different. The coloring book thing is clearly working for me. Like, I'm not going to stray away from the Bolt Voltage. That's still happening. I mean, hell, I went to a holiday show and I was drawing Bolt while I was just sitting there. But simple scenes like this. A house, holiday themed, you know, I mean, obviously this one has a pumpkin in the front yard, but like some normal, everyday homes, no numbers, no monikers of where they actually exist, but maybe doing a series of that, going on all these nature walks, getting some good nature shots, playgrounds where I can then add in children on the freaking playground equipment. Just something simple, and start making mass amounts of coloring books that aren't Bolt Voltage themed. They're just by J-Dubs Arts. Get my name really saturated in the market, you know? Figure 10 to 12 pages a piece, which requires me to go out, take some pictures, come home, light board everything, scan everything, build the manuscript, launch it in KDP. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's not a lot of work, especially if I'm unemployed. I got plenty of time to do that. So it's just a matter of taking the dogs out, getting out of the house, finding new places to go. It really doesn't matter the world of color that I show, because I'm going to black and white the whole thing anyway, so you can color it in yourself. I want to make my world of adult coloring books a little more versatile. Now, everyone asks, John, do you only do the robots? Right now, I guess I do only do the robots. But it's time to start branching out and upgrading my work. And how, Dubs, how does this tie into gratitude? Well, I'll tell you. This idea wasn't something I came with on my own. Actually, it's something I've been staring at by myself for 5 years now, since I did the Clapper coloring book. My wife, on the other hand, said that I should diversify and do this. And honestly, I mean, it freaking hit like a bell. Like, I mean, it means going out and doing the work, obviously, so I can't just go ahead and do it today. I mean, I can, but I won't be like launching them today. But damn, she is freaking brilliant, isn't she? Like, just to, like I said, to saturate the market, get my name out there, more searchable. Like, I have 1 book posted, 2 books posted on Amazon. One is Clapper coloring book called Socially Blended, which is kind of garbage. I mean, it wasn't garbage. It's niche, okay? If you don't know the people that are in the book, you're not going to want to buy the book, really, unless you're just in the weird faces. But this new one, Bolt Voltage, that has a lot more substance, a little more skill to it, and a lot of story as well. So now we put some that have no story, they just pictures, you know? I mean, maybe we could throw a story in there too, because who doesn't love a little 2-line story behind every picture, you know? Just something to explain and set the scene. So I can do that very easily. And I won't even need a whole lot of help from AI to do that because I'm weird and creative. I could totally take a picture of the house like, yep, that's where the Zodiac Killer lives. You can tell from the no trespassing signs and private property signs on the side fence. Silly, stupid things like that just kind of will make you laugh when you're reading the book and also coloring in these intricate little houses I'm going to be doing. So yeah, that's my talk on gratitude today. I think we've gone way too long. I'm gonna go back to doing other things that aren't this. Like walking this dog who keeps on stopping me dead so he can sniff up ground. Until next time, guys, go enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Take a walk. Hell, call up your local shelter. They actually rent out the dogs in the shelter so you can take them for a walk and get them out of the shelter. Imagine that. Just helping yourself, you could help another animal too. You don't have to own them. You don't have to adopt them. You just take them out for the day. Rent a pet. Food for thought. Till next time, I'm John from J-Dubs Arts. I'm out of here.